Hi there, my name is Samuel, welcome back to another video where today we shall be taking a look at the set 71772, the Crystallized King, which does include 722 pieces. This is from LEGO Ninjago Season 15 Crystallized, and this does include 5 minifigures, and this does retail for £55, $70 and €60, so the pricing is a little bit weird, which I presume this set might go up a little bit, but here you can see we have the minifigures and the build, so let's start off by taking a look at the minifigures. So starting off the minifigure selection here, you can see we have Lloyd Montgomery on here. He has his new brand new crystallized suit, which I think is really cool. Just wanted to say first, that strap, and that one there are actually not there present on the show, like in the show. I'm not sure if they're going to add that in, but still you can see the minifigure here. The printing is really neat. We have the same sword that he's had since season 11, so that's pretty consistent, and I do like the consistency there. You can see the figure, the dark arm printing, the knee pads. The figures are just really detailed. They honestly have really come a long way with Ninjago, especially in like the newer Warbrain era, which turning him around, you can see his angry face here and his sword holder. There you can see his back printing, which looks pretty cool. Got sadly a couple little marks on mine, and looking at the fact that the wrapping goes all the way around, maybe he's got a couple wounds or something, but he's injured and he's trying to like close them or something like that. And then next up we've got Harumi here, which she looks absolutely just insane, and I don't like the fact that this isn't the one that we saw throughout like the season. It's kind of a disappointment, the fact that she's just got the same and it's not accurate. But anyway, there you can see that, which is the same printing, which I think is pretty cool. I really like the printing. It is good. Her facial expression looks really cool, really evil with the eyes there, and then there you can see the other expression, which I think is pretty cool. So it's a really cool minifigure. It's great to see her back, but I would have preferred the other suit. And can I just say, this head is actually plastic, not rubber. Her hairpiece has always been rubber. As soon as I got it, like, I was like, this don't feel right. And then, yeah, sure enough, I compared it. This is the hard plastic. Normal plastic really might be a little bit softer, but yeah, not rubber. Very interesting. And next up, we have the Venge Stone Guard, which I believe is the only time that one of these Venge Stone warriors come with like the armor piece there, the new one, which is really cool. You can see his sword, his dual molded head, which is really cool. And mine has actually got a misprint. If you have a look, we got the grey and the yellow. That's actually meant to both be yellow pieces of lightning. You can see here on the left. So that is honestly really cool. Like, genuinely, I was like, wow, that's a pretty neat misprint. You can see that there. So yeah, this minifigure is really cool. And there you can see the back of his armor printing. And if I quickly just show you the other figure from another set, it's the same printing, so there we go. So yeah, these minifigures I just really like. I think they're just fantastic with the dual molding and everything, and that head is just really awesome. And then next up, we've got the Venge Stone Warrior, which I believe comes in quite a few sets. So yeah, nothing new and nothing exclusive, but still, it's a really good minifigure. I love the printing. You can see we have the weapon there, which is really cool. We have the head, and removing the head, you can see the printing and all of that. Genuinely, these minifigures, I think, are some of the best, I think, just in general, which is just such a shame compared to some minifigures, especially Marvel and DC lately, just having so much lack of printing, especially in the Sancta Sanctorum set. Which, finally, we have the Crystal King themselves here, which I still am not comfortable revealing the identity yet. So what I'll do at the end of this minifigure section of the video, I will kind of just say who their identity is. But anyway, you can see their printing and everything here. Their accessories here look really cool. I love the lightning. I think that just is a really nice touch. You can see we've got the katana there. Again, the translucent katana. Maybe I haven't said it properly or directly enough. I really like it. I think it's fantastic. You can see we have like their helmet mask there. It's really cool. And this is the only time that they don't include their upper arms, which I think it's time to reveal. And yes, their identity is the Overlord, so that is why that they have got some really similar printing to the Overlord. It's not because of laziness, so that is really awesome. Like, I can't wait to see how he returns, and the fact that we've basically got the battle that we spent the first 2 seasons talking about is kind of coming back, the final battle, so that's really interesting. You can see the printing there and the printing there. So yeah, this is another really just fantastic minifigure. Like, honestly, they're so good, and he has some back head printing there, which is really cool. So that was the Overlord / the Crystal King. So starting off by taking a look at the Crystal King. Yes, that's kind of a weird thing, but that is actually the name of the set. So is he the Crystal King and this is the Crystal King? That's the only way I tried to differentiate between the two, because this must be a different body or an ultimate form, maybe as old as the golden power, something like that. That's sort of my ongoing theory here. But anyway, starting off by taking a look at the feet, straight off the bat, you can tell that these are really simple. Like, genuinely, these are really plain, and they haven't really got much going on. They've got no crystal pieces, which definitely would have been nice. You can see the toes do move, but yeah, why would we do this? I don't know. It looks kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie though, but still I think it is really neat. It's a pretty neat thing. You can see we have some really cool pieces. The shaping here is absolutely incredible in my opinion, like genuinely I really like the way it's done. And when that came together, I was just like, wow. It was just a really weird way, but unique. It's just such a cool thing. You can see we have a little pauldron there, a couple of pieces there. There are 2 different layers. And you can see that these are actually done using that new purple joint piece. And you can see how it connects with Technic to the hip. I honestly love the way that's done. Yes, it means there's less movability and playability, but for once, I don't have to worry about a good Ninjago set collapsing just because the build is just too heavy and just too front heavy, back heavy, or just not strong enough in general. So that is really cool. Really cool to see. You can see the joints go around all the way around. We have the upside down piece, and yeah, it looks really neat. Like genuinely, I really like what Lego have done here. You can see the side of the body piece. It's really hard to get in there with all of the pieces around, but you can see that there. It just looks really neat. Just genuinely, oh, I broke something. I'll have to pick that up in a minute. It's just genuinely a really well done set. You can see we have the back of the leg. Again, this is quite plain, but this is not bad in any any stretch of the word. It's really just really simple but effective, I think is how I want to like just describe this set. You can see we have all of these pieces which go down here, which look really nice. I love detail. That piece at the end of the blade looks really cool. It's a shame that they don't do this in like one of these reverse tiles. I think that could be really neat in like the circle one especially, and that could be really cool. You can see we have these stickers here, which these stickers look really nice, and I love the way it just runs all the way down. You can see that we have the back there, which I think just looks really neat. I really like the look of that, and there you can see it moving all the way down. I could have probably done a better job at connecting those, but yeah, that's sort of what that part looks like. Which, taking a look at the right hand arm first here, you can see we have the little crystal there. We have one of the body armor pieces, which is done to like cover up the ball joint on the shoulder, which I really like. That's just such a really effective way. It's not the best at covering the gap, but I mean it's better than what Lego normally would do, which is tend to leave it. But yeah, I think that's just a really nice effective thing. You can see we have the arm here, which is really cool with more of those pieces. We have the hand and the claw, which the hand is done pretty differently. I would say it's quite thin, quite rectangular, but still it's really cool. You have the claws, you have the other one, you have where you can hold the blade, the weapon here. So I think that is just genuinely really cool. Then the wing. You can see the wing uses this massive piece, which isn't the same as the other big pieces in the set, which I really like that. I mean, like the wing pieces of the Golden Dragon. So that's really cool, or Ultra Golden Dragon. You can see this here, which is really simple again, but just this set is really simple but effective. If I quickly move to the back, I just want you to see what it looks like all in all. So yeah, it looks really cool from the back with the wing, and this side is literally the same, but it does connect with these hinges here, which is pretty cool. You can see the wing, which it just looks really lovely. I mean, it's just so simple but effective. You can see we have this sticker here, we have the arm, and we have the weapon, which I love. Just this menacing look of this. So for example, if you put the claws down like that, you can have a really menacing look. Here you can see his blade, which looks really awesome, and it goes all the way down with these Technic rod pieces. We have some cones here and everything. So yeah, I think that's really neat. You can see that's how it's connected with the lightsaber bar in the middle. Then taking a look at the body area, you can see we have 2 stickers. So we got this one, which is really neat. I really like this one. Then we have this one again over here. It looks really cool. Like genuinely, the stickers of the body I think are done really well. Then the head, you can see we have the blade pieces, we have the head here, which the head I think is done really well. It looks weird up close, but in a good way, I would say. It's just such a unique build, but genuinely I think this head's done very, very nicely. Like, it's very well. It's a bit of a pain trying to equally get those to be positioned, but still, that's what it looks like. I really like that with sort of like the, I guess the horns are meant to represent like fire or flame or something like that. You can see the neck there, which the neck is pretty cool, I guess. I mean, it's nothing too special, but still, yeah, that does happen a little bit. You can knock them off, but that's only really when you're fiddling. I feel like kids could, but if you hold it sort of around the waist and central area, you would most probably be fine. Then if we open these up, you can move that, then move these. So there's quite a lot of moving components here, so you have to move it. And then finally you have the cockpit piece that you open to get out to reveal the Crystal King, which is sitting in the middle, which I think is pretty cool. And if we... there you can see the interior, which I think looks pretty neat. You can see there's a couple gaps at the back of that exposed piece, which is a bit random. I'm not exactly sure why that's there, but still, hey, it doesn't need anything else in the interior, and I think it looks perfectly fine, because once you close it all up, you really can't tell too much. And yeah, I love the way that you close it up with all of that. It's just really cool. I just think it's quite a unique thing. If we quickly zoom out there, you can see that as well. So that is what the Crystal King looks like. This is just such a phenomenal build. Overall, I think this is an absolutely spectacular, just absolutely fantastic Ninjago set to me. This is, I'm going to say, one of the best Ninjago sets in my opinion. I have not been this blown away for a while in just so many different areas, from the building technique to just the interesting parts. Like, everything about this is just so cool, and the overall build is really unique. We've had mechs, we've had dragons, but we've never had this like Centaur kind of Minotaur kind of really weird mixture kind of thing. I hopefully got the words right there, but yeah, it's honestly just a really unique set. I love the wings. The translucent purple looks fantastic. This weapon looks so cool when it's like that. It genuinely is just such a fantastic set. The minifigures are pretty cool. They are awesome. I really like the misprint, but honestly, the figures aren't, I wouldn't say anything too special. You know, we get a Lloyd, we get these army other figures. Technically, I don't know if we get the shoulder pads, but still, we get these type of things in other sets. Harumi's back with different outfits. That's kind of weird, but the set though is still really good figures. But the set is honestly just absolutely fantastic. I love this set so much. It's so good. Like, this is, I think, going to be my top 10 sets of the year. It honestly has got to make it. I can't say anything else better about it. There's nothing really bad, like maybe some crystal pieces here, but still, if I had to rate it, I would give it a 10 out of 10. I don't rate things, but well, I guess I just did. Maybe some underside pieces, but just forgetting all that, it's honestly a fantastic set. And I know I have spoken quite a lot about this in this video, so sorry, I'm going to try and cut it up as much as I can, do any reshoots to maybe make it a bit shorter, but yeah, this is a phenomenal Ninjago set. For me, truly, this is just one of the most interesting and exciting Ninjago set. So yeah, what do you think of this set? Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below, and until the next video, I'll see you there. Bye for now.